Ready for baseball here in New York. Towing the slab in today's game, Paul Blackburn.
Well, there are going to be a lot of balls in play because of the ground ball rate. Important that the defense stays engaged in the game. I think it's critical. Tempo is there. If you work quickly, it helps the fielders behind you to stay engaged, to make those plays, and help you get through the innings.
And now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that drops foul. And it's even up.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Fair ball. Around first, heading for two. And he's got a leadoff double.
Batting second.
With the pitch away, that's exactly what you want to do with it. Drive it the other way. And right there, just barely able to keep it fair down the line for the double.
Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. Lined into right. Dives and he can't hang on. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Well, that's a smart decision to hold up with one out and the heart of the order coming up. Don't want to run into an out at home plate.
Marcell Ozuna coming up to hit. Right through there for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. Next offering is outside. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here is Matt Olson. That's to third. Vientos. Over to McNeil. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. So no runs, 2 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On to the bottom of the first. No score after a half inning. Back here at Citi Field. And on the hill in this one, Spencer Strider.
4-pitch guy. He's got some options to work with in terms of keeping hitters off balance. So we'll see how he decides to utilize those weapons through this start here, and whether or not he's able to mix them all in early, or if he wants to hold something back a little bit later, maybe second, third time through the order, and give them something they haven't seen. It's tough when you know a guy's got that in his back pocket. As a hitter, you really have to stay on your toes.
Francisco Lindor leading things off, and takes a strike.
Strider out there on the mound for this one, and he's a guy who had a really impressive college career but needed Tommy John surgery while playing for Clemson.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
You know, Boog, Strider spent time with a sports psychologist at Clemson while rehabbing from his surgery. We talked a lot about the concept of purpose and the importance of having a defined goal for everything you do. You know, it's something Strider now preaches himself.
Fights it off. He'll see another. Pitch misses. 2-2. That's down and in. A slider missed. Lindor swings and blasts one deep left field. That one back there, and it's off the wall. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he became a really tough out with 2 strikes right there. Anytime you smoke a ball off the wall, you kind of think about what it could have been, but obviously you have to be happy with that result.
So the go-ahead run in scoring position, and now the DH, Jesse Winker. There's a strike. Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here in Game 5 of the NLDS. Lindor back in there. And that one is downstairs. 1-1. Just missed. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. And it goes just foul. And that one almost got him. At the belt and fires. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. Not what you're looking for after the leadoff double. A strikeout, and there's no way.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
And now it's Juan Soto. Pickoff throw. Lindor back in there. Soto was named Player of the Month recently, and that's not the first time that's happened this year. And ball one to the right fielder.
When you're winning Player of the Month more than once in the same season, you might be earning some other awards in the offseason. I think he's set up pretty well in the MVP race.
Pounding ball here, rolls foul. Strider deals. Swing and a miss, and he got him to chase.
1 ball.
1 out, and a runner at second here in this decisive Game 5. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
And now it's Mark Vientos. Inside, just missed. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. That is the inning. Mets leave 1, scoreless after 1. The pivotal Game 5 of the division series. Now at the plate, Austin Riley. Blackburn back to work. Tapped in front of the plate. Alvarez to first in time. Barely got him for the out. Close play.
Batting 6th, left fielder Jurickson Profar.
Profar climbs in on that left side. This one a win or go home game. For one side, you keep the World Series dream alive. For the other, the season is over. It makes for some tense gripping action.
This is that time of the year when it comes down to this final ball game, and there's a sense of relief knowing that you've worked hard all season. You're either going to continue on in your pursuit of a World Series, or you're going to go home and get some much-needed rest.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. 2 gone.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pick.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike.
Man, this is pretty amazing. This guy is very efficient out there on the mound right now. Just 9 pitches in the first. He's got a chance to keep it to single digits again. Who does that?
Lifted in the air down the left side. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He's having a hard time catching up.
Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. No score here in the second. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Two down, nobody on. Outside, and the count's full.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the game-winning run. I love his tenacity.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, a great back and forth in that at-bat. He had to play off some really close pitches, and somehow Boogie found a way to keep the bat on his shoulder right there. I'll tell you right now, I couldn't have done it.
So here's Murphy now. First offering, and it just misses. Two outs. Headed towards the corner. And that's a foul ball. Next pitch, a slider that misses outside.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Next offering is down low.
3 balls, 1 strike.
Next offering is fouled back. Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
And here's a 3-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. He's there. He's got it. And that'll do it. One left for Atlanta. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. We head to the bottom of the second, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso, singing Game 5 elimination spot, and the spotlight is focused on this guy.
Everybody looks to the star players in big games like this, and this is what you get paid for. Time to come through.
Inside, and that's ball 1.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next offering is fouled back. On the ground to third, and foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Swings and misses, struck him out. Chris, as we look back at the pitch sequence, he hadn't seen that curveball at all. How tough is it to adjust to something like that with a bunch of break when you haven't had a look at it yet?
Yeah, I mean, you're dialed up for something firm. You never want to take a called third strike as a fastball, so you're going to be a little anxious before you recognize the pitch. And right there, clearly didn't see what was coming.
Francisco Alvarez now at the plate as he swings through strike one. One out, base is empty. And that one hammered. That's back there. Long gone. That one felt good. It's 1-0. 2 pitches, 2 swings. That one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
So 1 out, nobody on. And next for the Mets, Brandon Nimmo. Yeah, that's in for a strike. 0-1.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Swings and misses. 0-2. Dave Lawrence behind the plate today. Consistent and pretty accurate with the balls and strikes.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Spook, that just keeps the game moving. Nothing overly unique about the strike zone that he calls, and as a result, he's appreciated by both sides.
That's down and in.
Definitely a swing and miss slider down and in. He finished that really well. Just couldn't get him to offer at it.
Right back to him on the mound. To first, now they get the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 outs, base is empty. And now here's Jeff McNeil. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they are creeping into my mind right now.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 0-2.
He's in a great spot right here, ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Swing and he breaks his bat. That's a foul ball. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Making 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Mets draw first blood thanks to this solo homer. It's an early 1-0 lead. You're watching the National League Division Series on the show. And we're back. Here's Orlando Arcia.
Shortstop, Orlando Arcia.
Swing and a miss. That's strike 1.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Swings through that one.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
To the right side, McNeil. And a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Doubled in his first AB. Ball one low.
1-0.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
That misses the zone. 2 balls and a strike.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at-bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
Ball, that's out.
Fouls one away, and now 3-2. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4.
Well, he tried to nibble right there and just missed his spot. Hitter didn't offer at it. Now he has somebody to worry about over at first.
Now in for the Braves, Michael Harris the second. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one cutting but missing down low. That's outside. 2-0.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games. In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
The 2-1. Swings and pulls it foul to the right side. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Swing and a ball lined out towards center. Siri makes the play. Out number 2.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Marcell Ozuna.
Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. Struck out swinging his first time. Right through there for a strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
Now move to first. Acuna dives back in. And it's quickly 0-2 on the designated hitter. Here's the pitch to Ozuna. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll end the inning. Braves strand 1. They trail here 1-0. As we go to the last of the third. Now here is Jose Siri. And that is out of play. Next pitch is outside. And There's the strike.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
Got him swinging.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch, tailing away from the hitter,
Now batting,
blowing away with some
shortstop,
good action at the
Francisco
end. Even if he gets the bat to
Lindor.
that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous two-strike pitch.
Back to the top of the Mets order. Stepping in is the switch-hitting shortstop, Francisco Lindor. Check swing, called strike. For Lindor, being drafted out of Montverde Academy, he's a guy that's turned into one of the best all-around players in the game. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down.
Now batting, designated hitter, Jesse Winker.
Here's Jesse Winker. Foul ball there. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
This guy's pounding the zone. Hitters don't have time to think in between pitches.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing for the Mets. But they're on top 1-0. Back here in Queens,
Leading off
John
for the
Shelby with
Braves,
Chris
first
Singleton
baseman,
and set to
Matt
lead off
Olson.
the fourth, Matt Olson. In the air, left field, down the line, and it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And now the tying run is into scoring position.
Now batting, third baseman, Austin Riley.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Here is Austin Riley. He's 0 for 1. Slap the other way, foul. In for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Two really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes. Stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Jerks and Profar in the on-deck circle, hoping to get a chance to make a big impact here. On the ground, out to short. Toss to Alonso. That's the first out in the top of the fourth.
Now batting, left fielder, Jurickson Profar.
Here's the switch hitting left fielder Jurickson Profar. He was a strikeout victim his first time. Profar gets a piece there.
This offense is fighting for their lives right now. They're not ready for this season to be over, so they need to dig deep and find a way to get something going. Anything will help.
Man at second. Just missed. Fouled off. He was late. Tying run in scoring position here in Game 5 of the NLDS. This one lifted in the air, left field. Pulls it in on the run. Two-way down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. And that is cut on and missed. That's strike one.
Over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Fouled off left side. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
Well, this guy competes hard. We see the emotion there. I love it. Great job of getting out of the jam.
And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the fourth. Here's a big power threat. Juan Soto.
I thought this was a fun note on Soto. In 2023, he hit home runs in Mexico, Canada, and the U.S. I don't think it matters where Soto plays. He's going to hit home runs everywhere he goes.
Misses off the plate. And the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Fights that one away, still 1-2. Next offering misses down and away.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
And a swing and a miss. And he's up to 7 strikeouts.
Oh, that high-forcing fastball has become such a great pitch for pitchers to finish hitters off. They're trying to stay back with 2 strikes, make sure that they can handle something off speed, and just with good spin rate, good rotation through the zone, elevate it a little bit, get a lot of swings and misses, and that's a really nice job right there.
Vientos swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Vientos in his 3rd season, 25 years old, and he's a former Silver Slugger recipient in the National League. In the air to left down the line. Profar has a beat on it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
And first offering is fouled off. And ball 1.
Ball 1. I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Ball 2.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
That one fouled off, 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2-2 down. That's inside. 2 down, nobody on. Here in this decisive Game 5. Swings here and drives one well left field, way back, and you can forget it. That's his 4th home run of the series. It's 2-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
Francisco Alvarez up now for the Mets. Fastball for a strike. It's 0-1. Two down, nobody on. Just missed.
Two balls, one strike.
Next offering upstairs.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Swing and a miss, and it's a full count now.
Wow, good luck catching up to that one.
Fouled off, and they'll do it again. 2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Now this is in the air down the line. Profar has a beat on it and puts the squeeze on that one. And the inning is over. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. And it's 2-zip. This is the National League Division Series on the show.